guys? Tommy with Maneuver Outdoors. We're coming back to you. We are going to be smoking a chicken today. Never really actually done a chicken before in a smoker. I smoked a couple of different types of meat, by no means an expert of it. So we're just gonna experiment, see what's gonna happen with this. Now I got an old electric smoker that I managed to get off a family member. We're gonna be using that today. We've got a regular chicken, just store-bought chicken that we're gonna be using. So this chicken's just got a simple dry rub, store-bought dry rub. It's actually one of the Grill Masters honey hickories with a little bit of garlic salt thrown onto it. So we're gonna be using that, and then we soaked some hickory wood chunks that we're gonna be using at the bottom of this smoker. We're just gonna see, how well we did, whether we did well or we did wrong. So the whole goal of this is just to experiment, see what's gonna happen with it. Been reading up on it, and 3 to 4 hours for a chicken in a smoker is generally the right amount of time, is what they're saying. Never really done it before, so we're gonna go with that, and we're gonna see just what we do right, what we do wrong. So let's go ahead and get this thing knocked out. So this thing is so old, I have no idea how it works. You go warm, medium, hot, and the temperature gauge just says warm, ideal, and hot. And it's not even like an actual gauge thing, it's just a metal wire that moves. It's old school stuff right here. So hopefully it doesn't like explode, cause the nuclear apocalypse. Or anything like that, but it seemed pretty simple, on, off, place stuff here, and that's basically it. So yeah, we'll see what happens with it. Alright, so the first thing that I'd say I'm learning right now is I didn't realize how long it takes for a smoker to get up and going. I was like, I'll turn it on at 12:45, be ready to go by 1:15, something like that. It's about 1:30 right now, and it's barely smoking, it's barely ready to go. So timing is definitely something that I didn't plan for completely. Alright, so chicken just went on. We're going to give it 4 hours, pull it off, because that's like the time that they said for it. I got it in the ideal setting right now, because that's all that heater has. It has warm, ideal, and hot. So, self-explanatory, but it doesn't really give you the exact temperature control that like a modern one uses. But, I have what I have, so that's what we're going to use. So 4 hours from now, we're going to pull it out. We're going to use the thermometer, test it, make sure that it's safe to eat, and just kind of see what we have. So yeah, see you guys in 4 hours. Alright guys, so this smoker's not producing any smoke right now. It's only been it's been in about 2 hours since I've had it on, but the chicken's only been in there for about an hour. So I'm going to take a very bad risk right now, and I'm going to take some of these wood chips, because the ones that are in there are soaked with water. I'm just going to take like some of these dry wood chips and just chuck a handful in the bottom and see if that works. That thing I can take apart fairly easily, so hopefully it works out, and hopefully I don't totally ruin this entire thing, but I'm going to do it real carefully.
Alright, so just finished that. We're gonna give it like, you know, a little bit of time, see what happens. Even if this doesn't work, I'm not gonna mess with it anymore just because, you know, I don't want to completely ruin it. Like, there is smoke in there. It's just not like, you know, billowing out of the smoker like you'd expect to. So yeah, we're just gonna let this thing ride now. Even if everything goes wrong, at least right now it smells really good, but still sitting on that good ideal. That gauge does move around, but it's been sitting pretty steady right there, so we should be doing pretty good. Alright, so the smoke's eased off, and then I think it's about time that we actually take a look at the chicken, make sure it's doing okay. So we're going to do that in one fell swoop, where we put some more coal in there, or put some more wood chips in there, and then check the chicken to make sure it's alright. So let's go ahead and take a look at it. Alright, let's see what she looks like. Let's temperature check really quick. 140 on the inside, so almost there. Water. Orange juice looks pretty good. Let's go ahead and update those chips. Alright, we got about an hour left on the timer that I have. Internal temp of the chicken was 140 when I checked it just now. So that looks like it's lining up. We've only done 3 hours, so looking pretty good. And the temperature up there is getting a little bit hotter than I intended it to do, but I can't really bring it down too effectively. So I'm just gonna let it ride and check it in the next hour, and hopefully we should have an internal temp of 165 and looking pretty good. So yeah, let's finish it off. Alright, so the chicken was at like 155, so I'm gonna give it another like half hour or so before I take it off, just to make sure that it's at that 160 threshold before we take it off. Outside was looking okay. There was a little spots that were kind of turning black, and it was a dark color for the skin, but it wasn't like looking burned or anything or overcooked, so I think we're still doing all right. And then there's plenty of water still at the base of that thing, so I think we're still good. So we'll give it another half hour before we take it off. Here we go. Look at that. All right. Okay, that's looking good on the inside. Let's try first bite of this thing. You know how in most cooking shows, the cook like eats it and is like, that was delectable, or that was really good? I'm gonna be honest, that skin tastes like shit. Yeah. The internal chicken is moist or whatever and good, but the skin tastes like you're just inhaling smoke. I think I was over enthusiastic with the amount of smoke that I put in there. So it's like, yeah, chicken meat, it's okay. Chicken skin, just house fire. So, all right then, yeah. You guys look in here, like, still juicy on the inside. Like the internal meat is okay, but this outside is just screwed up, man. Not what you want. It's probably the best way to describe this. So yeah, we're gonna have to try this again. I know how to describe this. If you wanted your house to smell like something was smoked, like smoked chicken, this is what you do, because it's like overpowering smell of smoke. It's just not edible. Like once you get past the skin, like you're okay, but that skin, man, is just smoked. So we got some improvement to do.